Hey y'all, and thanks for stopping by Design by Kathy today. I want to thank you all first of all for being patient through my little downtime with my knee surgery. I'm getting around much better. Of course, I'm at 4 weeks now. It was a lot more than I anticipated or prepared myself for, but I think I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully. So, but anyway, and I thought I had enough videos recorded to carry me through the downtime, and I was editing one afternoon, and for whatever reason my camera just blurred in the middle of the video. And my husband said, well, can you just cut that out? Well, it was right in a crucial part, so I don't know if I'm going to put that video up or not. It actually turned out to be a really good video, but like I said, there's a little section of it that was just a total blur, and I have no idea why. I didn't bump anything or anything. It was just one of those little fluke things. But today I want to do, I'm going to do, you know, there's a lot of names for a lot of different things, but basically what I'm going to do is put some paint on a canvas, and I'm going to use bubble wrap on it. And it's going to be fun, and I hope it's going to be cool. So let's get right to it. So what I have here, I've got 6 colors. I'm going to be using Arteza. This is not one of their pouring colors, it's one of their regular acrylics, and it's pale green, this one. And I'm going to be using Arteza Chromium Oxide green, which is this one. And then I wanted a pretty purple, so I had this purple velvet. But it didn't have enough of it, so just added some purple with it. And I think I like this color really well. I like that purple. And of course I have black, and I have metallic gold, and then I have red. It's tomato red, but I didn't want just an overpowering of red, so I added a little brown to this. It's just called real brown. I just wanted a little subtle red, not a you know, y'all know I love red, so you know that was a, you know. That's my thing. But anyway, I just didn't want this to take over what I was going to be doing. So what I want to do first is to put the black on my background. And I've got Floetrol mixed with each of my paints. I've got them all to a really nice little consistency. They're all to the same. They flow off of the stick really nice and evenly. And you know, once you mix your paints and then you're getting everything else ready, you know, always try to come back and stir one more time in case there's any clumps or any little part that didn't get mixed. Well, it's just not getting on the stick there, but it's flowing off really nice. So I'm going to put this on. I don't want to put a super thick coat because once we smush the paints down in it, I think I want a little brush to smooth this out. Yeah, and I'm out of my bigger size brushes. I don't want to smush it down and make mud. But I want this to, I'm hoping that it'll be just enough black to leave a little definition in between some of the colors. That's my goal. So let's just say, yet again, this is an experiment, but you know, that's what it's all about. And you know, through this off time, I've had a lot of time to research things, watch videos, and I came across by and this is by accident, I came across Bob Ross videos. I had never I don't know what I was doing back at the point in time that he was on television. I'm sure I was riding horses every day and going to rodeos and stuff, so I wasn't, I didn't watch I didn't watch a lot of TV unless it was Dallas. That was the only thing I was hooked on back then. But what caught my attention was the fact that he thinks that painting should be enjoyable, it should be fun, and that, you know, it's something that anybody can do. Now, are we going to all be awesomely great, you know, probably not. Everybody's not. But what's awesome, it's in the eye of the beholder too, like art is. But anyway, I've just gotten obsessed. And so through my downtime, which, because I could do this, you know, we could sit and my daughter could get me in a comfortable chair, comfortable position. And so we had to experiment with some Bob Ross paintings, and I've had so much fun. Now, that's not to say I'm going to give up doing my fluid painting, because I love this. It's mesmerizing when you're pouring. It's fun to see what comes out each time. You know, and this is another thing. I know you all have heard me say this, and it was something that Bob Ross says, there's no mistakes, there's happy accidents. And if your project, your painting does not work, and you just like, oh my gosh, this is just not working, you know, pour over it. Just pour over it. And, you know, it never hurts. I've got canvases that I poured over 2 or 3 times, especially in, you know, trying something new and experimenting. And I think that's as light, I must see, hopefully, as light of a base as I'm going to need. Now, I saw this, it was a photograph, I think, or something. I don't know, but that's where I got the color inspiration. So, I don't know. We're going to see. And I don't have, I don't want a bunch of drippies, but I might get them anyway. But I'm just going to start here and see what we get. And I love the metallics. I love the metallic, I like the yellow, yellow. Well, I don't have any yellow. I love the gold, but I also love the rose gold. It's like I love rose gold. Now, there's one or two things that can happen with this. This could be one of those happy accidents, or it could be a big debacle. Who knows? But you know what? If you don't put the paint to canvas and give it a whirl, you'll never know. And I have been, you know, oh, I want to give a shout out to Liz. Thank you so much for the message you sent, you know, checking on where I've been. I did miss, I think I had, well, okay, 1 week. This is into the 2nd week that I didn't have a video up, and I don't know if notifications aren't coming up or what, but she hadn't seen any of my videos pop up. So, I have no idea about that, why that kind of concerns me. But anyway, I appreciate you shouting out to me, Liz, and asking, you know, about how I was, and I appreciate that so much. Like I said, this whole knee surgery thing was way more than I anticipated. That, or I'm just a big weenie patient. But I've had some excellent caretakers. My sweet daughter, my husband, my sisters, everybody has kind of looked in on me, cooked. I hadn't cooked, y'all, in 4 weeks. Oh my goodness, I'm going to forget how. But, and I, you know, I love watching TV, and I love watching videos and whatnot, but I'll be honest, I've been about to go completely stir crazy. I was ready to get back out and start doing some painting, and you know, well, just walking without a cane or a walker was also something I was really ready for. Some of my research I've been doing, I've got a lot of things I want to address with you in the next few videos, hopefully. Now that I'm hoping to be back pretty full-time regular back here in the studio. But I want to talk about archival properties of paints and mediums, and, you know, really what mediums are, what different paints do, and just some little issues that that I've come across that I'm like, okay, let's see, let's talk about that. Anyway, and if there's anything that that you all have been wanting to, know about or want me to try, I'll try it, because I have no idea how this is going to turn out. But we're giving it a little go here. It might look like just a big old blob, but then you never know, do you? I don't want a lot of this green, but in this picture that I saw, it had just enough to be a little intriguing there. But this color green, it's pretty close to what I saw in the picture, and what I liked about it, it just looks so awesome with the purple. Now, if I had all these in little squirt bottles, this would be a lot easier little job to do, but I don't have that many little squirt bottles. If y'all see me dash and run here in a minute, right as I was getting set up, there was a wasp in here with me. A big red wasp. We have big old red, aggressive, nasty wasp here in East Texas. And it got down in the 30s last night. I don't know what the wasp was thinking, what he's doing out. And I tried to find him before I started filming, and I don't know where he is, but Lordy be, I don't need anything else. I've had an allergic reaction. I know y'all don't want to hear about my knee anymore, but I had an allergic reaction to something, whether it was the tape they used on my knee, or, of course, I kept thinking, oh my gosh, I'm allergic to the metal they put in me. But, so I've had some little issues. Pain management was not, well, that was not even a sort of kind of thing. Pain was not being managed. So anyway, my point is, I don't want to get stung by a wasp. My luck, I'd go into Lord knows what, because I hadn't been stung by something in a while. And as we get older, things that we may not have been reacted to or been allergic to before, it changes. Okay, so I'm talking too much. My throat got dry. Okay, so let's go for it and see what happens here. And what I can see is I'm going to have a whole lot of paint left to pour on another canvas, so that'll be fun. Or oh wait, I see a hole here. I don't want this hole. I want a little something right here. Alrighty, so I'm going to start on this end, and I'm going to lay my bubbly wrap down. Just kind of mashing it down. I haven't squished it out of place yet. I don't know if I'm gonna just, oh, ha 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 ha. I'm just kind of gandering here. Okay, no, that's not working right. And I can already tell you that the base should have been thicker. Well, then that looks absolutely like mush, doesn't it? So, now here's what I do when all else fails. When all else fails, you go to plan B. Now parts of it did come out super cool, super cool. So I don't know, I'll work on this a little bit more. We'll see. Said maybe it was just my base. My base should have had more the black, but I wasn't sure whether to go too thick with that. But see, some of these are coming out super cool. So perhaps, okay, now in looking at it a little more, what I should have done was, oh yeah, I see what I should have done. I should have left this alone and I should have stretched it. But I didn't do that, did I? Well, we're getting some really interesting effects with this. So it could be a possible save going on here. Instead of, you know, I know that everybody's probably tried the balloon smush. But this is, let's call this a bubble wrap smush. Okay, there's a lot of busy going on here, But the question is it a save or a not save? Is it a save or a trash? Let's see, that one needs a little something there, doesn't it? Alright, that was better. It's just the bubble wrap's making an interesting little something here versus the balloon, which, you know, I think a lot of the balloon smashes look super cool. Just got a few places that we were down to the bare bones there. I just want this to level out. Well, I don't know what you'd call this, and I'm going to let you all tell me. Tell me what you think. This was a fail, but maybe a save. Interesting. It's got a lot of busy going on. I know for some of you it might be a little too busy, but it's also got some pretty cool little intricate little, really cool little detail going on here that I'm kind of really liking. So, let me hear your comments. And again, if there's anything y'all would like to see me try, please let me know, because you know I'm going to give it a whirl. And I hope you have fun with your pourings. And thanks again. Appreciate you subscribers so much. And I look forward to your comments and your likes. And I appreciate the shares. If you're new to Design by Kathy, I hope you'll subscribe. And hey guys, don't forget to hit the little bell so you'll be sure and get the notifications. You all have a great day.